Right, so today it's not an... Pardon?
Hints and tips.
Hints and tips, Kev. So today it's not a nice day today. So just have a look around. Steve, say hello. So we're going to be doing today the Volkswagen automatic Autosleeper. Checking that off because that's sold. You've probably seen this on the other videos. So if you can see, automatic.
Mercedes Montana.
Hey?
This is a Mercedes Montana.
What did I say?
Volkswagen.
Oh, it's a Mercedes. I keep calling it a Volkswagen.
And it's a Montana. It's a Mercedes.
I know, I keep calling this a Volkswagen when it's a Mercedes. Because I'm used to them being a Volkswagen. Anyway.
It's German.
What is it, Kev?
It's a Mercedes Montana.
Right, we'll start again. Mercedes Montana. Autosleeper, as Steve said. It's an automatic little camper. So we'll get this checked off because it's sold. The leisure battery is underneath this seat. So in order to check the leisure battery, because we have a sneaky feeling the leisure battery might not be any good, do we, Kev?
No, we think it's died.
We think it has. So in order, we need to get off this seat.
And one thing that doesn't do much good is one of them things.
No, it's got an inverter on it.
Which, I don't know why people have them, because they kill batteries.
Yeah. So, Kev's job's to get the seat off. And I'll carry on with this, the back end, Kev.
Any job that's awkward, Kev's got.
Kev, it's 4 screws.
Well, what's that one, huh?
Oh, I don't know about that one. Right, so we've undone the bolts, haven't we, Kev?
Yeah.
And now we can't get it off because... Push that forward, Kev, so I can just show everyone. See there. Let's have a look. I don't think I'm going to get the camera in, but there's a bolt going through that metal piece, isn't there?
Yeah.
Probably.
That runs across the front.
So there's a bolt below underneath there holding that in. So we need to undo that. And hopefully we can get the seat off. Right, so there's the battery. Let's have a look at it. Shall we check it then?
Well, it's showing green down there, which means it's fully charged.
Yeah, well, I have got the hookup in it. Let's get a meter on it, eh? Yeah. Oh, you got the meter on? Have you took the hookup out?
Yeah. All the meter there so you see it on the camera?
Yeah, you can.
Right, so we'll put positive onto positive, negative onto negative. And what you're reading?
12.30.
Which would indicate that battery's charged.
Right, hang on. Let's put some lights on. Oh, look. Yeah, we're not getting no lights on now.
We're still showing 12.3.
Yeah, but we're getting no power.
Right. We've got an isolator anyway. And what is this here?
Power at all.
Where's that there? So was that?
I took that out, it was underneath. So have we got...
Oh, where did that go to? The negative.
Right, so if we put the hook up in, we're getting power.
Right, so we've got no negative. Let's put a wire to that negative and see if we
Hang
get
on. Oh, there's negative. Where's that going to?
Don't know.
Well, there's your negative lead anyway, isn't it?
Well, that's a negative lead.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got more than one negative lead, don't we?
That's taking off, I want it. That probably wants taking off. I wonder if it's to that.
What's the inverter? No, you got positive and negative onto your inverter.
Yeah. Wouldn't mess with that. Oh, hang on, Wally head. Take the ignition out.
Oh yeah, dumpty.
Numpty.
Numpty. Now we've got lights.
Now we've got lights.
And you've had me take the bleeding seat off for nothing.
We've still got to check the battery. Haven't we? So you can see there, we weren't getting any power when we were working off leisure battery. And what it was is because Kev had left
Jason had left the ignition on.
So it is a safety design, Kev, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a safety design.
On British conversions, you can't have power in the
Just
rear.
Put the ignition back in again. Hang on before we put it. See how we've got all lights?
Ignition on.
And there you go, it's turned it off. So it's isolated it all.
That's on British vans. You'll find Continental vans you can still have the habitation 12 volt on. British vans you can't.
So it's easy there, Kev. Get caught out. Well, he's not been here long, in fairness. So
who turned the ignition on, Jason?
it's only turn that noise off. So there you go. That's a lesson learned. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check the battery. Just check it's all charging up and everything. Shall we do that now, Kev?
Yep, we'll put a load test on it.
Yeah.
You want to check it's charging first?
Yeah, let's check it's charging. Well, Lordy, when you buy me a Mercedes Benz.
What posh people call their daughters, isn't it, Mercedes? Yeah.
What?
Posh people call their daughters Mercedes and Porsche. Have you seen these that have all the trout out and all the false highlights? There's my daughter Mercedes or my daughter Porsche.
That's it, you just annihilated everybody who owns a Porsche and a Mercedes now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So
These have the pumped up lips and the pumped up what rhyme with lips.
can we do something serious like check a van off, Kev? Right, so I don't know if you can see that 12.4 it says. Let's put the hook up in. I'll just show you that. Oh, hang on, Kev. Just let me get me. Have you plugged the hook up in? Yeah, can you just see now? Kev, just hold me this, mate, so I can show everybody what's happening. If you can just see, just hold it there, that's it. So let's get a decent connection on. What's it reading now, Kev?
13.35.
Right. So we know
that proves that it's charging off the charger on hook up.
Yeah, so we know we're getting it through. So we've left this van a couple of hours, Kev, haven't it?
Yeah, at least. Yep.
Left it a couple of hours, we've had all the lights on, and if you can have a look just on the leisure battery, let me tell you that way, it's saying 11.88. So it's holding charge, so we can assume the battery is good. Now, can you see we have an inverter, and the leads are coming out, going into the van, and then if you have a look, see the positive here, it's going to an isolator switch. Just let me just get this down here, Kev, and show you. There's an isolator. So when we actually switch this on, it's obviously not working.
It's a 600 watt inverter, by the way.
600 watt inverter, as Kev says. So what I've done, I've actually found an isolator switch and ordered a new one for the van because we've looked all the way through the van and we can't find anything. So if now we switch that on, and I'm going to switch, yes, that's come on, and can you see it's now dropping in power attach, because it does take power to run the inverter. And shall we see how much power we do lose? So I'm going to plug this light in here, Kev.
Yep, we're upside down, by the way, but go on.
Kev,
yep.
I've plugged this light in here, because it's there, into the side of the inverter. I've got my inspection lamp. I'll switch that on. There's a lamp, and let's have a look, see how much it uses.
That's with a low energy bulb.
That's not bad actually, is it?
No. Well, it is a low energy bulb, it'll use next to nothing. You couldn't use an hairdryer or anything, or a kettle or anything like that on it, because it's...
Shall we try another appliance?
Yeah, you need something that's...
Let's try...
Something that's about half a kilowatt. Well, you've got 600 watt, so you've got just over half a kilowatt.
Let's go find something else then, shall we?
Something that'll kill it.
Yeah. Right, so we've tried a light. Now, as you can see down there, I don't know if you can see properly, that's a 600 watt. So we can't use anything over 600 watt. So Kevin's been having a nosy round and we've got a drill. And if you can just see, that's 500 watt. So we'll plug that in, Kev. Let me plug that in. We're supposed to be checking this van off, not trying to blow it up. Let's put the meters on. No, the other way for Campervans. That's it. Where are we up to now? Get that right. So, let's have a look. 11.87. Go on, Kev.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Have you turned on? Have you got your inverter turned on?
Oh yeah. You forgot to turn the inverter on. Right. Are we ready?
Yep. That's not bad.
That's actually doing quite a good job there, Kevin, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. If you want to take a drill on holiday where you like, you're alright.
Want to try something else?
Well, what else have we got? That's
Let's go find something else.
half a kilowatt.
I'm good. Right, so we obviously know the battery's holding really well there, Kevin, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, what else have you got now?
Now, we've got a angle grinder.
What wattage is that?
That's 700 watt.
700?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Give us the plug. Let me just switch it off first. So we'll plug that in. I'll switch that on.
You ready?
Yeah. Ooh, that didn't like it, did it?
Didn't like that.
No, no, it's tripped. It's faulted out. It's faulted out, Kev.
Yep.
So why is that faulted?
We've gone over the 600 maximum.
Yeah. So it's the safety's kicked in and faulted it out. So take that out. We'll switch that back off.
So we now know you've got to keep below
600.
the maximum. Ideally, half a kilowatt.
Yeah. And if you try and put it in more in, it's going to trip out.
Ideally, all it's suitable for really is probably a laptop charger.
Yeah, it has actually got a little USB. It has actually got a USB in there.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? It probably powered it well actually. A laptop.
Well, you know, it's no good for the wife's hairdryer or anything like that.
No, because the wattage is too high.
Yeah.
But we can do a lot of drilling.
Oh, we can.
So we've checked the batteries off. What we're going to do now is to put the seat back on, Kev.
Yep.
We're happy with the battery and we'll carry on.
We know the battery's good.
Right.
Should we put the hook up in and just double check again that it's charging?
Go on, let's do the hook up. We might as well check as much as we can while we've got the seat off, Kev. Yep. So it's 1184. Kev's going to put the hook up in. And as you see there we go. There you go, it's rising up. So we know the battery charger's working. We definitely know the battery's all right. And we know the inverter's working. And then we've got a new isolation switch as well if he does want to ever use it. So let's carry on here. Let's get the seat back on, Kev.
Yep.
He's tried to blow the inverter up. He hasn't succeeded in doing that. So he's going to have a go at doing the fridge. Aren't you?
Yeah.
So basically the fridge is not lighting on the gas. So what we're doing, we've had to take the fridge out because the problem you get is, let me just show you around here, the burner unit, shut this door, the burner unit is hidden around here, so you can't get at it. So what we've done, you probably won't be able to see all that now, but we've taken the burner unit off, and we found out that the jack was blocked on it, Kev, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we found the jack was blocked up, so the gas wasn't coming through to light the fridge. So we're going to give it all a good clean out and everything.
Believe it or not, this is what's involved in a fridge service.
Yeah.
Not part of a habitation check, believe it or not.
Right, so let's carry on with this fridge, eh? Right, so I've managed to get the fridge round so you can see a better view. So if you can see there, this is our gas pipe here. The gas comes along, and then there is the burner unit. So that's the igniter, that's the thermocouple that says to keep the gas on or off. And then just on here, what you have, what's that called?
Injector.
That's it. We have an injector, and
With the tiniest of all.
tiniest, I don't know if you hold that, Kev.
You won't see it.
I don't think we can going to see that there. A tiny hole, and that hole is blocked up. So what Kev's going to do is to get a specialist tool called a needle.
No, not a needle, probably a piece of wire. There's nothing you can get really that fits. A piece of cable. I'll peel a bit off. We'll try this first. This will work on injectors on cookers, but this injector is slightly smaller than a cooker one.
So you can see there, Kev, how easy it is for the fridge to get blocked, isn't it?
Yeah.
How small that
believe it or not,
injector is.
the muck that gets in the injector, believe it or not, comes through the gas, because gas is dirty. Especially bulk gas, so people with the refillable cylinders and tanks.
For God's sake, Kev, don't drop that.
The gas is dirtier than the bottle gas.
Can you imagine if you dropped that? I would find it. Where's your little beanie injector?
What you get dropping that?
I won't drop it. That's blocked. Isn't it? We've managed to get... Hang on. We managed to get that. It's all clear that is now, Kevin, isn't it?
Yep.
So we've got the airline on it as well, and we're going to give all the beanies
Slightest bit of grit. Little,
and then we're going to put that back together, aren't we? So, managed to do the fridge. I've got the fridge back in. I think what I'm gonna do is, while I've got the door off, get the fridge a good clean. Clean the door as well. There's the door. See, and then I've got to get the seat back on as well. Now I know the battery's doing what it should be doing, charging and everything else. So. Yeah, I'll get the fridge done first, and that's done. I can shut the door on that. If you see, I've got the seat back on, fridge is back in, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to have a push around it to clean, because let's just show you. See, like here, I don't know if you can see how grubby it is, and I'm just giving it now a good clean up. Again, so it's going to take me a while just giving it a clean. And then go through it. Right, so we're carrying on with the Volkswagen. I keep calling it the Volkswagen, don't I? The Mercedes. And what we found is the Ariel, when we tried it, it wasn't working. So we've gone up. This is the Ariel lead, isn't it?
well, the power lead.
Power lead, sorry. And they were taped up, weren't they?
They were taped up, yes. Cut off and taped up.
So what we're going to do is take the control panel off. See, there's a control panel.
There's a zig panel.
There we go. And then you found 12 volts, haven't you?
I found 12 volt here. So we've got positive there, negative there.
And there we go.
13.8.
And then what we do is, if you connect them up there, I'll come down here, see when. Oh. So he's going to put the 2 wires on in, Kev, and I'll switch that on, and then you see the lights come on there. So now we know that's all working. And you're going to connect them up there, Kev, aren't you?
Connect them into that chop block there, yeah.
Can you pull them back? So, finally done, little Mercedes. Give her a wash off this morning. Doesn't she look well? Ready to go out on a new journey. And then we've done all the cab, done all the carpets on the cab, so I'm really pleased with that. I'm really pleased how well it's come up inside. So, look at the floor, that's come up really well. You can have another look there at the cab. And I'll just show you. So, put that up there. And there you go, look at the hobs and the sink, it's nice and shiny. And then, what I've done actually on here, I've used teak oil. Which has just brought them back up. See how they've gone a lot better. So yeah, a couple of coats of teak oil, especially with these older vans, just brings them back up again. And we've got the fridge back in. And there's our old inverter. So really pleased with this van. So this van can go out now, and then we'll move on to the next one. So there you go, the Mercedes Autosleeper. That's been a pain, but this is the problem you get with older vans. They are just starting to show their age a little bit, so you do have to give them a little bit of TLC and just keep on top of them basically. So yeah, really pleased how this one's come out. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, and more importantly subscribe to the channel because it means a lot. So we'll see you next time.